Hi, welcome back to Pilates Core Training. Moving right along into our more advanced work, faster pacing. Please pay attention to the cues. I say them for a reason. Remember, you can muscle through this work and you can get there, but it's really not Pilates. Pilates is all about maintaining the alignment of the core and then challenging it. So to do the advanced work, you should be able to challenge the alignment of the spine, the spinal length, the maximal width, the core control, the neutral curves in the beginning moves before being able to master the big moves. So if anything we're doing causes your back to arch or your stomach to bulge or your neck to protrude, then take the movement smaller, make it more compact, bring the knees in, keep the arms close, keep the head down. Not a good class to learn Pilates from, but it's certainly entertaining as you watch the more advanced moves. Keep them small, keep them pain-free. Should you want any more help in your moves, we do have a studio in Pensacola, Florida, same name, Pensacola Pilates. We have a phone number that comes up after the end of the class. This class, again, is also not for people with substantial injuries, for healthy spines and for people who own those powerhouses. So we're going to continue right along. Let's start out with a seated position here. Feet are flat. Everything's in parallel alignment. Feet in line with the hip sockets, hands wrapped around the shins. Again, we're not collapsed. Anytime we're in a rounded spine, it's not a collapsed spine. It's not just sinking in. You're actively up and over. Always, always. Principle number one, axial length, axial elongation. Longest possible line from the tip of the tailbone to the tip of the head. So even though we're in a round spine here, we're very active. Width across the shoulders, belly in, spine in length. As you inhale, inhale into the back. And as you exhale, draw the navel in even more. Inhale, bringing your awareness at the ribs expand in the back. And exhale, contract the abdominals. And one more time, inhale. And exhale here. Let's slide the legs straight out into long seat. Activating these quads here, so press the back of the knees down into the mat. Stay up on those sits bones. From this position, we're going to again inhale and exhale. So working our diaphragmatic breathing now in neutral spine. Imagine you're up against the wall. Inhale. You should be able to fit your couple fingers here between your low back and the wall, yet between your shoulder blades and your head touches the wall. In the studio, I use a stick. Come around and make sure everybody's in neutral. If you're not in neutral, by all means, bend the knees if your hamstrings still are a little tight. Let's keep the hands down on the outside. Spine stretch. Inhale. As you exhale, imagine peeling one vertebra off the wall at a time, yet you're going to maintain the sacrum against the wall so the pelvis stays in its vertical alignment. So imagine here that the sacrum, the back of the hips, stays put. It's like your handle. And we're going to move the spine up and over without letting that handle move. Inhale here. Exhale, restack. Keep those quads active and inhale last time. Exhale, roll down. Inhale into the back. And exhale, pull the belly in and restack. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips face away from you. As you inhale, just go into a gentle back extension and exhale back to neutral. So same as going forward, the hips stay quiet. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, shoulders wide. Take the longest possible pathway into extension. So again, we're not collapsing back. Keep the handle vertical and aim your breastbone up and away. Shoulders down the back. Watch for hyperextension of the neck. And back to neutral. And last time. Inhale. Feel this contraction between the shoulder blades. And exhale. Moving into round spine. You can go a little bit farther if you find a place to anchor your feet. I have this mat here that comes with the foot strap. You can place your feet under the couch, or you can find somebody at home to hold your feet. If not, just be aware your feet stay on the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, going into round spine. So before you go back, the first thing you do is activate your powerhouse. Scoop the belly under and then go back. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. And then once you're in that round spine, inhale, come right back up on those sits bones. Remember, you've got an apple on your head. Don't drop it. Just tuck under and then follow that. Keep the belly in. Inhale. Exhale to roll up. It's the only way you're going to get into those lower abdominals. Scoop under and then maintain that. Inhale. And exhale, roll it up. And one more time. Exhale, scoop under. Inhale, shoulders are wide, and roll it up. Moving on, let's take the arms to a 90-degree angle here. Shoulders are still wide. Keep that square. Inhale as you go into flat back. Exhale as you come up. So it's the same stabilization, except now you're not going into a round lumbar spine. No flexion of the spine. Grow tall. Don't cheat this part. Lift up a maximal height and then maintain that. Ribs together, shoulders back and up. Let's challenge this a bit more with the arms. Principles of overhead reach. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, arms overhead. Keep the space across the upper trap. Shoulders pull down the back. Exhale and release. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Ribs together, shoulders wide. Reach, challenge it. Take it up. Don't go into a hyperextension. Keep the ribs together. No back extension. And release it down. Take your feet out from under that strap and going into full roll-ups now. Arms overhead, back of the neck reaching in length. Inhale here. Exhale, take the arms overhead. Keep the neck long. Keep the shoulder blades moving into your hip pocket. And most of all, keep the ribs against the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, keep the belly in. Keep the belly in, no belly bulging. And then inhale and reach. And exhale, lower down, shoulders wide. Keep reaching for the side walls with the sides of your shoulders. So it's a sense of constant abduction of the shoulders. And roll up. Work as you roll up to watch your hips to see if you tend to roll towards one side or the other. So when you hit that point where you really need to find the powerhouse and engage it, that's where I want you to look, right about here, to see if you tend to tilt one way or the other. So the work in Pilates is to discover those weaknesses and work through them. So on this next one, watch and correct that. Inhale. Here, we'll use it. This is the last one. Exhale. Neck long, shoulders down the back. Inhale. Watch it, keep it level, keep the hip bones the same distance from the ceiling. Inhale and exhale and lower down. And now we're going to use that same principle. Instead of bringing the head over the feet actively, we're going to bring the feet over the head, but it is the exact same alignment process, so we're not collapsing. Let's inhale and bring the legs up and forward, piking. As you exhale, aim your tailbone up to the ceiling and roll over. You should be able to lift your head off the mat and say something. If you're too far into your throat and into your neck, you're going to be all choked off here. So here we go. Inhale, turn your legs to your Pilates stance. Make that V with your feet. Squeeze the daylight out of the inner thighs. And lower the spine down. Keep the head and shoulders against the mat. Okay, so we'll do 3 more of those. Inhale, pike.
Exhale to roll. Scoop the belly. Inhale, turn out. Exhale, full powerhouse. Belly, low glutes, inner thighs, pelvic floor, and reach. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, scoop the low abs to roll, just like we did on those round spines. Inhale, turn out. Exhale, powerhouse to lengthen the spine symmetrically down onto the mat. And last one, inhale, pike. Exhale, up and over. Pause. Inhale, turn out. And exhale, lengthen down, bone by bone by bone. Keep this right leg up. Bring the left leg to the floor. Now you want to, today, you can modify these leg circles so many different ways. Today, the top leg is straight. Make sure I'm on my mat. The top leg is straight. The bottom leg is the one that's going to have slack on it. Hips are level. Arms up. No training wheels. Counterclockwise 5 times. Inhale, take the leg down. Exhale, out to the side and all the way up. Inhale. As you go out to the side, there's a slight turnout, but as you come up to the top, parallel. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, keep that left hip against the mat. And you also want to keep this left knee straight up and down. Don't let it hang to the side. Stay in parallel. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And reverse it. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale up, keep the tailbone down, spinal length, use the quad to come up. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Keep the hands very quiet. Watch it, they're not moving all around up here. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Let's switch legs. Bring that left leg straight up. 90-degree bend. Watch it, it's not hanging down here. Bend this bottom leg more if that's happening. Shoulders imprinted, back of the neck long. Watch for this. If this keeps happening, grab a pillow. Put it behind your head. Here we go, clockwise. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Navel in, ribs down. Remember that grape. 3. Externally rotate, parallel. 2. Hands are quiet. 1. Hold at the top here and inhale. Reverse it. Exhale wide. Inhale straight up, tailbone down. And 4. And up. And 3. Shoulder blades imprinted. And 2. And 1. And release that. Moving on. We're going to roll up and go into teaser legs. So, hooking my battery pack back on here, bringing it with me. All right, hands behind the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin. Scoop the belly to roll. Now, from here, straighten to neutral and extend your legs. And then tuck and roll down. Inhale. Remember, don't muscle your way through it. Nod your chin. Lengthen the spine. Flex upper body, lower body. Keep the shoulders wide. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, extend. Use those quads. So it's very similar to the long seat we started with. Except your balance is a lot more challenged because you're standing right behind those sits bones, kind of between the sits bone and tailbone. And let's go up 1 more time. Exhale to roll. Inhale and lift shoulders back. And release it. We're going to roll up and stay up. Inhale. Exhale, roll it. Inhale and extend. Slide your hands up and hold. Slipping here, and as you exhale, tap your feet together. Inhale, just shoulder width. Exhale, belly full powerhouse. Watch those shoulders, keep them down and wide. 5, 4, keep balancing, don't let the pelvis rock back. Keep the knees straight. 2, and 1. And stop here. Slide your hands underneath your ankles. rolling like a ball, but with an external rotation and a pause at either end is called seal. So the pause, you're going to tap your feet 3 times. 1, 2, 3, there's your inhale. Exhale, round spine, catch and balance, and tap. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, roll and balance. 1, 3, and exhale, tail tuck, round spine, pause. Up and 1, 2, 3. Now, if you feel like your head's going to touch, that's okay as you learn this exercise. But the goal here is to be able to stop between the shoulder blades and tap those feet 3 times as you grab your breath. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale back. Pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. And inhale. 1, 2, and 3. And let's extend the legs straight out, going into an exercise called rowing. Hooking myself back up here. Sorry about that. All right, so your legs now are going to be about hip socket width apart, arms forward in a genie type stance. Here you've got this weight in front of you, so you have to activate a little more in the back of you. Always opposition here. Up tall, shoulders back and down. Exhale, round spine, just like we did when we had our feet underneath that strap. Pause as long as you feel it here, not your lower back. Challenge that. Inhale, take your arms wide. Exhale, lead up and over, long as possible. Root there with your head to your belly. Inhale, clasp your hands behind you and lift. Feel that stretch across the front of the pecs and the shoulders. Then from here, let's go into a butterfly stroke. Arms come up and over, C curve. Inhale as you restack. So let's do 5 more. Exhale, tuck under first and roll. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, butterfly stroke. Inhale, restack by zipping up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck first. Inhale. Challenge. Stay here. Roll through it. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, restack. Exhale, scoop under. Keep the scoop. Keep the tailbone aiming towards the heels. Reach. Neck is free. Shoulders down the back. And reach. Exhale, up and over. Keep the shoulder blades from migrating up. Last time. Exhale, tuck to roll. Inhale, reach long through your feet. Nothing's on slack here. Inhale and reach. And exhale, up and over. And release it up. Going into double leg kick incorporates this same reach back in back extension. Now, word of note, if that bothers your shoulders, or you just feel like you're jamming too much in this neck trap region, then let go of your hands and reach back without clasping your hands together. This incorporates thoracic extension and hip extension, lumbar hold support. We've talked about this a lot of times. Today we're putting it together in an exercise. Be aware you're not going to feel a lot of compression in the low back if done properly. Okay. So here we go. You're going to turn your head to the side, bring your legs to parallel. Now your head's going to touch. When I turn this way, I have to keep my head up because of the mic. But every time you come down, turn your head to the other direction as you exhale. Bring your hands behind you, elbows rest. Inhale. Organize neutral pelvis, triangle flat. Exhale, pulse the legs 3 times. 1 without the hips coming off the mat. And then inhale, thoracic extension, hip extension. And then turn the other way and pulse 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach back, open across the chest, lengthen through the neck. Take it down, exhale, don't let the butt pop up. Keep those hip flexors pressing into the mat. Inhale, open it, lengthen the neck, don't look up. Look on the mat, maybe 3-4 feet in front of you. And exhale, 1, 2, pull the belly button in. Inhale and reach. Lift those hips. Lengthen, or lift the thighs and the hips. Lengthen the knees. Take it down. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Reach through the back of your head. Reach through your feet. Reach through your fingers. Last one in pulse 1, 2, 3. Inhale and reach. And release it down and pull back to child's pose. Okay, another back extension would be swan. We'll do a swan 1 and 2. We won't do the full advanced swan yet in this class, where we go into a lot of moving. It's not the word I'm looking for, but a lot of swinging action. All right, so anyway, we'll keep this very, very controlled today. Hands underneath the shoulder sockets. Legs are about hip socket width apart. Inhale and lift into your thoracic extension. Exhale and lift into your hip extension. Pause. You don't want to hold here or round or drop into the low back. So we've talked about isolating the movement. Inhale, thoracic extension. Keep the shoulders down. Throw the collarbones over the shoulders. Maintain that as you exhale. Tail tuck, hip extension, belly in. Watch that you're in a nice round spine. Share this extension through the whole back and lower down. Inhale and lift. Exhale, tail tuck. A lot of glute action here. You're going to maintain this extension. Maintain it. So as you go down, the legs go up. The head doesn't hang, or you lose this rocking chair leg here. So exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep the tail tucked. Keep the belly in. Keep the shoulders back. Last 2. Reach. Inhale. Open. Reach. Inhale. Open. And lower down. In child's pose. Going right into some upper body weight bearing. We're going into some side kicks while supported on the forearm. So it's like a side plank. You want to not have any roundness of the rib cage. So get that sense of pressing the ribs up, keeping the shoulders square. Legs are just slightly forward of your midline. Top leg lifts. Inhale, just hip hinge. Exhale, hip extension. So today our intention is to not move the low back. So it's not way back here and round under. Really keep it controlled with the powerhouse. Inhale and reach. Inhale and reach. Stay lifted like you're full of that helium. Lift out of the shoulder. Reach the leg long. 2 and reach. And 1 and reach. And release the leg down. Put the feet together. Now, modification on this hip lift. Your top leg can be in front of your bottom leg. So as you inhale, organize your top. Organize the shoulders, heavy armpit. As you exhale, powerhouse engages to press you up. Now, you should not be on your ankle. You should be on the side of your foot. You don't want to stress out your ankle. Stay, so you're strengthening your ankle. A little powerhouse here. And release it down. 3 more. Inhale first. Exhale up. Glute squeeze, inner thighs, pelvic floor, belly. Reach. And release. Inhale 2. Exhale, powerhouse. Neck is free. Shoulders moving down the back. Ribs connected. So again, it's everything we did from day 1 of this series. You're just challenging it with a little bit more advanced moves. And release it down. Slide this top arm out, or bottom arm out. Rest your ear. Top hand goes on the thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, lift into just a side bend. And release down. Again, taking that longest possible arc with the top of your head. And come up. So it's not a collapse into it. 3 more. Exhale, lengthen, and then up and over. And release. Keep the feet from shifting. Exhale, powerhouse, and reach. So the initiation of your move is in your waist, not your neck and shoulders. Last one. Exhale and reach. And release it. Flipping over to the other side, going right into it as we're almost out of time here. Up on your forearm, elbow under the shoulders, rib cage lifted. And inhale, hip hinge. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, up and back. So as your leg goes forward, don't sink. And as your leg goes forward, good. And 3, and reach it. And 2, and reach. Stay lifted here. 1, and reach. Place those feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Come up on the side of the foot. Inhale. And release. Inhale. Shoulders stabilize. Exhale. Powerhouse engages. And up. And 3 more. Inhale. Organize. Exhale. Up on the side of the foot. Keep the navel in. And last one. Inhale. And exhale, really picking up that pace here, shoulders out of the ears. And lower down, we're gonna do 5 side bends and then we're gonna end the show here. Remember to initiate with the waist and release. Do not feel this in the low back, stay all in the belly here. We have 3 more to go. Exhale, you guys have been doing a really fine job picking this up from the beginning level of this series. Next time, we're going to take this into advanced levels. Keep tuning into the show because I will be bringing in the Pilates equipment from the studio to introduce you to reformers, ladder barrel, split pedal chair, tower work. So thanks for joining us and we'll see you next time.